the Sex Pistols, with an actual recording from their legendary show at the Lesser Free Trade Hall in Manchester on June 4th, 1976. Here's another example of an earth-shattering show. It happened exactly a month later, July 4th, 1976. When the rest of America was celebrating their bicentennial, the Ramones were in England. That night, they played a show at the Roundhouse, a club in Camden in North London. The Ramones weren't even the headliners that night. They were on second in support of a San Francisco band called the Flamin' Groovies. The Stranglers also played that night. They opened the show. At the time, the Ramones were just a bunch of scruffy weirdos who had exactly one album to their name. And that album had only been out since April. And because it was an American release, it was tough for a lot of British kids to get their hands on it. But some of them had. And they wanted to see this band for themselves. Now, this crowd was pretty young. But many of these people were part of a new thing in Britain called punk rock. The Sex Pistols were there. Members of a band that would be known as The Clash were there. Members of the Buzzcocks and the Damned and the Slits and Generation X with Billy Idol. Chrissie Hynde, soon of the Pretenders. They were all there for a master class in punk rock. Now, it did not begin well. Almost as soon as the band hit the stage, they were gone. Sound problems with the monitors. This only made the young punks in the audience more excited. And when the Ramones did return, they burned through 15 songs in 30 minutes. It was 1,000,000 degrees inside, but it was so cool how Joey kept his leather jacket on the entire time. By the time the set was over, the audience had seen the light. That one gig kicked the UK punk scene into high gear. This was the third song of the night.